Hey girls, happy September 1st. This is your coach, Melissa, and I'm super excited about the sweet, sweet September adventure. I hope you are too. So, we're going to learn a lot about sugar. By the end of this month, you are going to understand that although it is super tasty, it's not worth it. Right? This is our goal this month. The goal is to get us out of feeling like we have to have it. Because the truth is, if starting tomorrow all the sugar on planet Earth imploded, we'd all be fine 30 days from now. And as a matter of fact, we wouldn't just be fine, people would be healthier, right? Okay, so this is what we want. This is the goal of this session, ladies, is to one, get out of that vicious cycle, get out of that mindset that we need it, we don't need it. That's a lie. However, physically, it really does feel like we need it, right? If we're in that cycle. Two, the other goal of the Sweet Sweet September adventure is just to start becoming aware of all the places that you may be consuming refined sugar and you don't even know it. You didn't even know it. And sometimes it's not just like a gram or two. Sometimes it's 5 grams or 8 grams and you think, oh, I'm not even having dessert. I'm not even eating this. I said no to the donuts. I said no to the cheesecake. And then you don't even realize that every day you're eating refined sugar without even knowing it, and over time that can add up and definitely affect your results and definitely affect how you feel. Because remember, sugar affects how you feel, right? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the fun little chart. One, remember the Fed Boss? Let's keep the rules to a minimum, right, girls? There's no rules, there's no perfect way to fill this out. If this kind of thing is not helpful to you, right? Throw it out. Don't even worry about it. Check in with the daily bites though, right? Okay, if this kind of thing is fun for you and or helpful and or like a challenge, like a good challenge, then use it. Again, there's really no rules as to how to use it. I will tell you this though, at the end of the month, there will be 30 entry opportunities. So for every day of September that you intentionally did not have a sweet item, right? So you were like, no, I didn't have any intentional sweet items. For example, I did not have a cupcake today. I chose not to have one. And you all day didn't have anything sweet, right? That it has refined sugar in it. Of course, we're going to be talking this week and further on in the challenge about all the amazing sweet things that we do enjoy and they're also really, really sweet for our bodies too. Okay, so this chart, like I said, use it as you will. But my goal, you can want to first start with like, what's your goal? My goal for the month of September, because I have goals, ladies, is no intentional sugar. So yes, I may eat some refined sugar in sources unbeknownst to us, right? If I go out to eat, it'll probably have sugar in it, right? But these are not intentional sugar servings that I'm eating, like putting pumpkin spice creamer into my coffee. That's intentional sugar, right? Okay, so that's my goal. That doesn't have to be your goal. Your goal could be, have only 2 desserts a week if right now you're having 5. Or it could be just keep track of any desserts or added sugar things I'm having every day. Okay, this is how I'm going to use the tracker. For every day that I have no intentional sugar, right? I'm going to put a 0 there, right? Okay, so for every time I have a 0, that means I had 0 refined sugar choices, like on purpose. Then I'm going to put a 0 there. However, if during the day I eat things that I wouldn't consider like intentional sugar choices, and I realize like, oh, these have sugar in them, I'm going to write them down. Oh, turns out my pickles have added sugar in them. Oh, turns out I picked up the mustard that has added sugar in it, right? This is for me to become aware. So that way, next time I go to the grocery store, right, I'm going to read a little more careful because there are pickles that don't have added sugar and there is mustard that does not have added sugar. I just need to be a little bit more careful when I make my choices, right? So this is as much like a challenge to myself as an awareness activity, right? Okay, again, girls, It's fun. This is us learning to take better care of ourselves. 30 days from now, right? We could be out of this vicious cycle. And more importantly, you're going to be able to explain to yourself, right? Like when a kid says, Mom, but why? Why is sugar bad for you? You're going to be able to explain why, right? We are not looking to create any, hard, fast rules. You can't eat sugar. Of course you can eat sugar. People every day on planet Earth are eating sugar. You can do it too. But you might just start to choose the kind of lifestyle that really limits sugar, right? None of us are ever going to get to the point where we eat no sugar ever. That's ridiculous. But we could definitely have a lifestyle where we just rarely eat refined sugar. And you know what? You can get to the point to where that feels fabulous. That doesn't feel restrictive. That doesn't feel like punishment. It feels fabulous because you get lots of sweets from sources that are actually sweet to your sweet, sweet body. So I'm looking forward to this challenge. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. Remember, every day is going to be different. Remember, don't make a bunch of rules. Have fun, be open, and free yourself from that crazy, vicious ex-boyfriend cycle, if you know what I mean. Okay, girls, see you on the bus. We got this.